All right, give you a brief background on my TTM history. Been doing this off and on for 30 plus years. Started as a kid and a teenager. Stopped when I went to college. Did a little bit during college. Then I got married, so it slowed down then. Picked it up. Then you had kids. Back and forth. Really started picking it up as a COVID hobby. Didn't really have anywhere to go, so I thought it'd be fun to start writing again. So, uh, started watching videos. Actually, Autographs 2000 is the one who I encountered first, and then that connected me to so many other videos and challenges that if I start listing them off now, I know I'll forget somebody, then I'll feel bad. So, huge stack of points to get credit for on the team challenge. I ended up with the Braves. A little bit outside of my wheelhouse, but sometimes that's not a bad thing. Find some interesting players, coaches. So dive it in. First one, 3 out of 2 from Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania. This one took about 10 days. Got Jason Grilli. There's my point for the Braves. Apparently liked my letter well enough that he sent me a third card. There was a small fee, I want to say about $5, but that one was super cool to get back. All right, next one coming back from Birmingham, Alabama. This was also a 3 of 3, about the same 10 days. Steve Shields, 86 Fleer, 89 Tops, and I believe this is an 86 Pro Card Minor League, but there's 2 with him on the Braves, so there's another point. Next one, Phoenix, Arizona, 2 of 2 in 13 days. This guy's a TTM legend, got him before, but need to get him again because he's showing up on the Braves. Luke Klimchak, 2 of those nice vintage 60s cards. Next one, 3 out of 3 in 10 days out of West Palm Beach, Florida. Got Larry Jaster on one of his Cardinals playing cards, but 2 of his Braves minor league coaching cards. So that is another point. Next one, 4 out of 4, 12 days. This one's coming out of Atlanta. Shocking. I'm doing the Braves. We got Pat Jarvis on 4 vintage 60s and early 70s Braves cards. Next one, 2 out of 2, 11 days, coming out of Houston, Texas. This one is David Eilers on one of these Mets Wiz cards. And he had a TCMA showing him as part of the Milwaukee version of the Braves. All right, next one, 2 out of 2, 12 days, Greenville, South Carolina. This is former manager Dave Bristol. This one of his early cards with him on the Reds. And there's his picture on that late 70s Braves team card. Next one, 3 out of 3, 11 days, Charleston, South Carolina. Mr. Ty Klein. Got him on Expos, Reds, and the all-important Braves card for another point. Out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 3 out of 3, 12 days. Jay Aldrich, always a great TTMer. On 280s, and I drug up a picture with him on the Braves on this Atlanta Braves Customs card. Next one, not too hard to figure out who this one was from. Mr. Blue Moon Odom, 2 of 2, 10 days. Got him on this really nice Athletics card. And the all-important Atlanta Braves. So there's another point. Next one, 3 out of 3, 12 days out of Houston. We got Al Spangler repping the Braves, Colt 45s, and back on that 61 tops with the Braves. All right, the next one was a private signing. That did come through the mail. Now, we all might have our varying opinions on this person as a human being. However, he was a Braves pitcher, so it's another point. Mr. John Rocker coming in on that Flair Tradition card and that Topps rookie card. So there's another point. All right, next one, 3 out of 3, 21 days. Always fantastic. And that one came from parts unknown, but it's Mr. Billy Sample. On that 87 Topps, that 86, I believe that's his Topps traded. Yep. And then that 83 Donruss. So a 3 of 3 return from Billy Sample. Next one, 2 out of 2, 15 days out of Houston, Texas. I guess technically this would be a 3 out of 2 because he signed the note card. You got TTM legend Ken Aspromonte. And again, had to get creative on the custom card depicting him as part of the Milwaukee Braves. Next one, 4 out of 4, 28 days out of Seattle, Washington. Mr. Barry Bonell. There are 2 of him with the Toronto Blue Jays. And then 79 and 80 Topps cards with him repping that big old A on his hat for the Atlanta Braves. Next one, 3 out of 3, 23 days. Coming out of Philadelphia. Tommy Green, the 90 score, the 90 Fleer, and the 90 Donruss, all for those Braves. All right, 3 out of 3, 15 days out of West Palm Beach, Florida. Paul Runge on the 86 Topps, the 89 Topps, and that team leader card. All right, next one, 1 out of 1, 21 days, coming out of West Palm Beach. TTM legend and 1 per on the 86 Topps, Mr. Rick Cerone. I think that's the first time I've got him on a Braves card. It's always ended up being a Red Sox or a Yankees card. 4 out of 4, 12 days, coming out of Miami, Florida. O.B. McDowell. That one doesn't look so great on camera, but there we go. That looks a little bit better. The 90 Fleer, the 91 Fleer, and his 86 Topps. Next one, 3 out of 4, 11 days, North Texas, Dallas, Texas. Former Brave and original Rocky, Mr. David Need. So he signed the the rated rookie, the 93 Fleer, and that triple play. It says Rockies in the corner, but definitely all shows him sporting that Atlanta Braves uniform. 4 of 4, 12 days, coming out of parts unknown because it didn't get canceled correctly. I know this had to come from Metroplex, Michigan, because we got Ernie Wett, former Blue Jay legend, and the end of his career, Atlanta Brave. 3 out of 3, 14 days, out of Tampa, St. Pete. Another great TTMer, Jim Clancy. There's only so many cards that show him on the Braves, so there's a rogue Blue Jay card in the middle, but 3 out of 3 return of Jim Clancy. 2 out of 2, 10 days, coming out of Charlotte, North Carolina. And this is where I had to do some digging to find some more unique Braves players. John Ennis, 2 out of 2. Those are both, 03. Gotta love those Topps Total cards from about that time frame, because there were players that you didn't realize were even on those clubs. Next one, coming out of beautiful Minneapolis, Minnesota. This is a 5 of 5. Only set 5 because he's $1 per, and it's easier to send a $5 bill than 3 or 4 singles. Greg with 1G Olson. The only reason I say that is because I know Greg with 2 Gs, the former pitcher, also was a Braves player, and I've got an outstanding request to him right now too. 4 out of 4, 47 days, coming out of San Jose, California. This is the one that we've seen a lot of lately, with the little note asking for $3 a card going forward. Mark Eichhorn, repping the Braves and the Angels and the Blue Jays and the Angels again. So 4 out of 4. I think that'll probably be the last time that I bother Mr. Eichhorn. 4 out of 4. So probably about 2 weeks. Another automatic Bruce Benedict. 86 Topps, 86 Donruss, 88 Topps, and 89 Topps for that nice 4 and 4 return. All right, 3 out of 3 from parts unknown in 14 days. This one also came from Georgia because I know that's where I sent it. Mr. J. Howell on the 88 Topps traded, and then the 94 Fleer and the 94 Topps, both as member of the Braves. Next one, 3 out of 3 in 9 days, also coming from the Atlanta area. Charlie Puelo on the 84 Fleer, 88 Donruss, and 89 Topps, repping those Braves. Next one, 4 out of 4 in 8 fast days. Mr. Deion James on the 88 Topps. There he is for the Braves. 85 for the Brewers. There he is on the Leaf card for the Yankees. And back to the scorecard for the Braves. Next one, 3 out of 3 out of San Antonio. There's Jim Acker. That one took about 12 days. 89 Topps, 87 Topps, and 92 Topps for the Blue Jays. All right, 3 out of 3 in another quick 10-ish days. This one came out of Los Angeles, California. Mr. Jim Batcher on 91 Upper Deck. 92 Donruss and the 91 Topps card. So 2 of them showing them with those Atlanta Braves. 2 out of 2, 12 days out of Houston. Guess this is a 3 of 2 because he did sign the note card. Brothers had to both represent. Here's Bob Astromonte. He actually had a Braves card. So one of them with the Astros and one with the Braves. That's the 69 Topps. And last but not least, and if anybody TTMs the Braves enough, probably wondered where this one was going to show up, and it is the TTM legend Ron Gant. So on that 89 Topps Rookie Cup card, he played a little bit of everywhere, repping the Cincinnati Reds, the really nice 02 Topps Chrome of him with the Padres, and wrapping up him again with those Atlanta Braves. So there's a whole bunch of points. I had to get on the board. Feels like I have, I don't know, another 100 that I'm trying to get packaged up, mailed, and sent. It's nice to start seeing them come back in large quantities. So, Chase, there's my points. I'll tag you in the description, and got to get on the board. Thanks.